Purest violet and oxidized lead, where the Valkyrie sister stood upon the mounds of the dead. One bore a torch of shadow fire plucked from a hollow flame, the other carved a path through frost and the freezing rain. Their wings were frayed by the gears of the great machine, walking through a graveyard of the ice they had once seen. From the smoldering ash to the rime on the broken shield, they tracked each other across the starving battlefield. The separation was a jagged blade twisted in the marrow, cut through the ruins, becoming increasingly narrow. The shadow fire burned but offered no warmth to the soul, while the ice grew thick, making the heavy heart whole. They carried the weight of 1,000 fallen prayers, climbing the wreckage of a god's collapsed stairs. Through the sulfur fog and the gale of the winter gale, two ghosts of the sky, following a scent grown frail. When the embers meet the glacier in the final hour, the deserts of the end will bring forth the steel flower. Through the furnace of the dark and the biting sleet, the circle is mended where the two horizons meet. Strength is a legacy forged in the furnace of the lost, counting the heavy gold against the heavy dross. Found is the name on the bridge they had to burn to find the silent place where the lost ones return. It's just a theater of shifting dust, where the blades of the divine begin to gather rust. But the blood of the sisterhood is a deeper tide than any ocean of sorrow, where the demons hide. They reach across the void of a world gone gray, turning the midnight of the spirit into the day. One sister reached out with a hand of flickering coal, touching the frost that settled on a weary soul. The ice began to sweat and the fire began to calm. The meeting of their palms was a holy kind of balm. No more the thunder of the drums or the iron roar, just two shadows embracing on a quiet shore. The ruins were a temple and the stars were a guide, with no one left to run and nowhere left to hide. They stood in the center of the total collapse, mapping the distance of 1,000-year lapse. The shadow fire fused with the crystal of the north, as a new kind of radiance began to break forth. Not a flame of destruction or a coldness of spite, but a steady pulse of love in the absolute way. They folded shadows return.